Welcome back to the Olga S. Pérez Show. I'm your host, Olga. And how you doing? How you doing? I even had somebody give me that emoji. How you doing? The emoji looks kind of like this. Anyway, welcome. If you're listening to this podcast and you're not watching the live, great to have you. Make sure to subscribe, follow, hit that button. Even if you do, trust me, there's bots out there. There's AI. So, yeah. I know we're just getting started, but you're watching this live, make sure to hit that like button just because you're like happy that I'm here. Because none of us know when we're going to be here the next time, right? So, you guys are the bomb. And I had this comment that I read. They're like, oh, you're very attractive, whatever, or you're beautiful. When I mean whatever, I'm not dismissing it. I'm just saying, you know how I want you guys to be here because of all of it, right? And meaning content, all the reasons you should like someone, right? Well, specifically because I have something good to offer. You know what I mean? Okay. Hold on. I'm getting sidetracked. But they're like, I would love to see you without any makeup. And I'm like, I've done it. And I definitely have done it on my other channel. Or even like on my Instagram and social media. But I do this for you guys. You know that. Because, first of all, I look the same either way. This is just more accentuated, can we say? Anyway, let me just say, I have to do the disclaimer, but I'm going to actually verbally say it this time. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. I always say that. What the disclaimer says, viewers' discretion advised for those who are listening to the podcast. And we're going to get started now. Hey, happy day. How you doing? Where are you at in the world? Let me know in the live stream right now. Where are you in the world and how you doing? It's for real, man. If I saw you walking down the street, I'm like, how you doing? So, oh my God. We're going to get started. Well, as you already seen in the description, I'm doing Samson today. Had to. As much as thank you guys for voting and telling me what you want, I got my list. I do. And I was like, you know what? I messed up the other day with the raw thoughts. I actually had scheduled and I had it pulled up, the video for Raw Thoughts 5. And yet when I clicked on the saved link and all that stuff, I knew immediately when I pushed it, I'm like, wait, this isn't the 5. Not that I've seen any of them. So I put a poll up. If you guys haven't seen it, please go over there and let me know. Should I just, since I already started with the first one, should I just go in order or jump to 5? Because I really knew I should have done the 5. And or at least that was my plan. So forgive me. I am human. I am fallible. What's up? But thank you guys for your love, your patience. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. If you haven't already, go ahead and share this. Get people on board on a conversation in a group of reality. And when I mean by reality, because, they say reality is, subjective, also objective, whatever. It's, don't you want to just talk to somebody like normal? You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I get. When I'm working, I'm one thing. When I'm here on the Olga S. Pérez Show, this is just you and I chilling out, shooting the shit, talking whatever. The way I would talk to my friends behind closed curtains. Isn't that what we all want? The truth? The real? We say real, but then when you're being real, by the way, shout out to a commentator who made a comment saying, hey, apparently they were already subscribed and whatnot. And they're like, well, now you keep interrupting the video reaction. So I'm sorry, gotta go. And I love it. And I respond and I say, hey, thanks for letting me know. But at the same time, I love the people that have also said in the comments, because me, if you've been here before, right? You know me. And I'm like, God, I'm so sorry to be so annoying. But if I'm going to do a real live reaction, that's what you're getting. the pausing, like the way I would be in front of you in person. So I get it. I get it. But this is not about, I'm not a reacting or reaction channel. I'm the Olga Express show. We talk about everything. And if I'm reacting to something, especially when you guys ask me to, what's up? Great, right? But that's the truth. But I don't blame you. If it's like annoying and you're like, what? I get it. But then you're not going to get real. So the question is, do you want real? Or do you want just... and going back to that comment is that I remember somebody saying to me, because I apologize so many times in my reactions, that, hey, I'm so sorry for pausing and whatnot. And people were like, look, we already seen the video. We already know the video. Like, don't apologize for that. So I was like, oh, great. Because I'm being myself. So shout out to everyone. And I don't blame you. If it's not your thing, I get it. I'm not your energy. No problem. Bless you in your journey. But at least I'm honest. And I think in a world of fake, that says a lot, don't you think? Because that's what I look for. Truth. Don't get me wrong, I got no time either. Like all these like disclaimers and whatnot. But you know what? In order to make my videos better, not just in order, but because, YouTube and, they're all controlling. The all-seeing eye. One way to support me, to help me fund this channel, to make these videos better, is for you to support me. Buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee is awesome. And by the way, I love it because it's so much more real. You can leave a message, but what I also love about Buy Me a Coffee is that you don't even have to say your name or anything. You can just leave it like, hey, here, Olga, here's a few coffees, or here's a coffee, right? No problem. Obviously, if you leave me a message, unless you tell me don't share on the live stream, I'm going to share it. Because sharing is caring. That's just one thing, right? And again, it's so cliche. But no, truthfully, you have no idea what it does for me. Not at all. Like, I can sit here all day and tell you how great it is. But Buy Me a Coffee is more than you can imagine. In the sense that you're like, hey, I like it. Keep going. I support you. That's just on one respect. And then the other, it's, hey, you're not perfect. Here's my insight. Here's like, if you leave me a message. But again, what I like about Buy Me a Coffee is that you don't even have to say who you are. You're just like, yeah. And I'm like, wow. At the same time, it's almost equally as powerful as to have someone that doesn't need to leave a message. And they're like, hey, here you go. It's amazing. And thank you. So shout out. Shout out. Shout out in a big way. And then, because again, I'm not going to say it again for my podcast listeners, but yeah. Today's Monday and we got all this news and we got all this stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, make sure to hit the all notification bell. And when I post stuff, you got to click the notify me. I'm just saying, like, because I've had people say, I missed you. How did I miss you? You can't rely on freaking YouTube. And then if I ever disappear, look me up and BitChute, Rumble. I'm there as well. And yeah, I'm a little heavy today. Heavy like, well, I'm definitely doing the Samson birthday bash. And I was going to do the Sixth Sense. And I was like, but you know what? I had Alina's Blinas come out. Bought me a coffee. I was like, you know what? Gotta do it. And also I'm thinking, like you guys know, I follow my instinct. I follow my energy. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's what we do need on a Monday, right? A birthday bash. So, hope you enjoy. Before I even get into it, I love to look at your live chats. I just don't love to look at it. I'm like, what's the whole point, right? And going live if we're not all together, showing the love, sharing the love. Again, For you podcast listeners that are not watching the live, just bear with me. This is going to be a good one in the sense that, right? Would you just want me to just shoot the shit and like, do all this stuff? Or show you how real we are? So when you're listening to this replay in the podcast, it's a real live stream with real people that we connect with. Anyway, let's get to the Drew that. I have to remember not to get too close to the Funny, I said camera. I meant to say microphone. Okay. Drew that Underground Gaming. I have not seen this one from Samson yet. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you freaking said that. Again, guys, if you're watching this live and you're like, I don't know what to say, or I have nothing to say yet because she hasn't said much yet, an emoji says 1,000 words. Keep your comments going, live or the replay. Your comments are my fuel. Keep them coming. I do read them and I will respond. That's the whole thing. You guys have got me to this far. It's you. Sean Murphy, welcome. So again, Drew Dat Underground Gaming, welcome. Mary Tasho, welcome. Chad Edwards, hello, welcome. Nijo, welcome. Ole, ole, Olga. How's everyone doing? Good question. AC Nelson, hello to all my Perez Patriots, exclamation. Thank you. What's up? I love that you guys say that. What's up? I think, what's our patriotism? Love? Honestly? I mean, I meant to say honesty, not honestly. Again, my English being my third language. Okay, don't hold me to it. Claro Nielsen, welcome. Pam Sheldon, welcome. Got some more. Hopefully, I got more women in the chat, huh? How about that? Love you. Hey, Crack ADM? Crackaday? Sorry if I say it wrong. Crack with a K. You guys are the bomb. William Gershom. Welcome back. Okay. All right. Hold on. Mary Tasho. Hola, Olga. Just shared on my Twitter. What's up? Yo. That's freaking awesome. Bless you. Oh, God. I get all excited and then I move the cables and I'm like, wait, I can't hear anything. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah. What's up? Listen, whether you're straight, gay, left, right, woke, not woke, welcome. Because if whoever you think you are, or whatever side you think you're taking, just think about the fact that, don't you want the truth? Don't you want real people? Right? You know what I'm saying? We don't have to agree. But we can't say be yourself and then be fake. You get me? You get me? You get me. Hey. So just gonna start out with some things over here with like how about this guy? Okay, no, hold on. This guy who I found today. Somebody else had posted him. And I was like, ooh, interesting. Just love the energy. Again, no sides here. Just love some facts. Do we not? Check this guy out. You guys know this guy? Just discovered him today. How you doing? The Gay Republican states. Hope you guys can hear this.
I'm back.
What?
As per every other day of the week,
what?
I was right again. You guys totally...
Wait. Sorry. I will get to that one. Here's the order. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Because I've already discovered before, if I share like the whole tab, like the whole window, then you guys don't get the right audio. And I knew that, but I still messed it up the other day. Sorry. But, I'm like, wait. And then I almost did the same fallacy. Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys know this guy? Just discovered him today. Love this. I'm going to refresh. I want to hope that you guys see it from the beginning. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. Really? How embarrassing is live?
The resistance. What are you exactly resisting? You have...
I think he's funny shit.
You make no sense. You're like,
It's like Dear Democrats, he starts.
with love, you make no sense. You're like, we're in the resistance. What are you exactly resisting? You have the presidency, you have the House, you have the Senate, you have all of corporate America, you have the media, late night comedians, literally all of it. You control the message of society, you control the narratives, you control everything. But you're in a resistance. You resist nothing. You are a useful idiot for the elites. You imagine yourself to be in some sort of rebellion, but in reality, you are the empire. So my wish for you is for you to wake up, look in the mirror, and be like, oh my gosh, I'm actually not one of the good guys. Democrats, with love, you make no sense. You're like, we're in the resistance. What are you exactly resisting? You have the presidency, you have the House, you have the Senate, you have all of corporate America, you have the media, late night comedians, literally all of it. You control the message of society, you control the narratives, you control everything. But you're in a resistance. You resist nothing. You are a useful idiot for the elites. You imagine yourself to be in some sort of rebellion, but in reality, you are the empire. So my wish for you is for you to wake up, look in the mirror, and be like, oh my gosh, I'm actually not one of the good guys. Democrats, with love, you make no sense. You're like, we're in the resistance. What are you...
Again, why couldn't I get that to start from the get-go? Wait, can you guys hear me? Hold on. I'm like, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Right? I was like, oh my God, look at this guy. Never seen him. Somebody else posted him. Credit to that. And then from there, I see another post. And I was like, oh. And he just brought me to something new. Tell me if you guys have seen this guy or even seen this that I'm about to share with you right here. Check this out.
As per every other day of the week, I was right again. You guys totally need to download the app FreeSpoke. Allow me to point out why. I literally just FreeSpoke searched Joe Biden approval rating. Look what the first result was. A Breitbart article. When was the last time you Googled something and you came across a Breitbart article, especially not as number one?
True.
What's the next one? Joe Biden approval rating flounders at 35% in the key swing state of Iowa. It's almost like now I'm seeing real search results. And you're like, well, I use DuckDuckGo. I'm fine. Fun fact, DuckDuckGo curates their search results to weed out Russian misinformation. Isn't that interesting? Because they don't trust us to be able to look at all the information and decide what we think is right. They know us do research? No, we're just dumb peasants. We don't understand that. It's not like that on FreeSpoke. They just show you what everything is, and it's great. Go to my profile, follow the link in my description. It takes you right to the download page.
Yo, literally. So, of course, I click on it. And here we go. Have you guys heard of this? I just discovered this literally today, like an hour before our live. What's up? Did you guys see this? FreeSpoke? I can't tell you how many times, and I haven't looked it up, so I got to look at it, make sure it's like for real legit or like it's, whatever it is. I have not used it. So, and again, I'm not a sponsor. They're not paying me or anything like that. But how many times have I told my friends, clients, whoever, and I'm going, Google it. And then for months now, over a year or more, I'm like, no, don't Google it. Go some other browser. Because literally, I will find something, I would see it, like say on Google, and then 10 minutes later, gone. No matter how many ways I type it in, gone. It's like, so we can't even have back in the day, we would have this discussion, right? Like, hey, have you seen it? Blah, 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 like Google it, look it up. And then my friends are like, oh, here's what I found. Like I remember this one instance with a friend where it was Snopes. And I said, oh, something, I forgot what the topic was, but I'm like, no. And then she looked it up and she's like, Snopes said, fact check. And I'm like, hello, why don't you look up Snopes and who they are? You know what I mean? Like, so again, with me standing on this ground of I'm not on any side, I'm on truth. Truth. Don't you want the truth? If you don't want the truth, you got a problem. Which is what I love on this.
Democrats with...
Hold on. And that was this other one that he did that I was like, wait.
As per every
I already shared it, right? Yeah. Watch the whole, like, we spoke or something. Okay, I'm gonna shut it down. You can look it up yourself. And then I'm looking up at like the news, right? And I don't have cable. I refuse to pay for the propaganda cable. But here we go. I'm sharing you, like, if I look up news, do you see that? And then let me refresh this. It was like an hour ago or so. But obviously there's some shooting and, don't really want to talk about bad news. But at the same time, I'm just curious, like, what are they pushing up? Top stories. 3 dead, 2 injured, right? University of Virginia. And then I'm like, okay. And there's very little description of the shooter, which we already know. I'm like, I'm so sick of this shit. Just tell the news people. You know what I mean? Wait, so I'm like, so here we go again. Refresh. So not to talk about bad news, but...
So you want a Unibet's live casino dealers?
Okay, yeah. Yeah. And I'm not getting paid for this, so I'm muting it. You got that part.
But he's going to go away with everything in agreement.
President Biden answering a few questions. The two had shaken.
Oh, I guess it's live.
Overfly.
Oh.
That's one of the different kinds.
Well, the good news is at least you guys know that I'm showing you like real live stuff, not pre-recorded. But yeah, you scroll down, you click news, latest news on the University of Virginia campus shooting. There's a little picture here. Do we what?
So in terms of what we know, as I mentioned in an email we sent out early this morning, last night.
Oh, wait, hold on. As I just discussed, I must share the actual tab so you guys can hear it. There you go.
At approximately 10:30 p.m., University police responded to a call of shots fired in the Culbreth parking garage area. The suspected shooter is UVA student Christopher Darnell Jones, Jr. Upon arrival at the scene, University police encountered several victims of gunshot wounds. The shootings occurred on a bus full of students returning from a field trip. 3 of the victims did not survive. They were Devin Chandler, a second year from Virginia Beach, Virginia, Lavelle Davis, a third-year student from Ridgeville, South Carolina, and Deshaun Perry, a fourth-year student from Miami, Florida. All 3 were members of the football team. 2 other students were wounded and are being treated for injuries at the UVA Medical Center. 1 is in good condition, 1 is in critical condition. In order to protect their privacy, we are not releasing their names at this moment. The families of all the victims have been notified, and the university is providing any and every available assistance. I have spoken with 4 of the families, and I spoke directly to the student who is in good condition. Law enforcement, including university police, local law enforcement agencies, and Virginia State Police, continue their search for the suspect and will not stop until he is found. They have, however, lifted the shelter-in-place order following an exhaustive building-by-building search of grounds and are confident that the suspect has left the area. Classes and all extracurricular activities have been canceled for today, including the men's basketball game scheduled for this evening. Although we do not yet have a full understanding of the motive and circumstances surrounding these events, police are investigating as we speak. We will continue to keep the community notified.
Did you guys hear about that? Did you see it? Did you hear about it? Like, again, not to share sad news or anything, but I was just like, why are they showing it this way? Why are they, there's a shooter. And I'm going, wait, before they were like, oh, male, female, right? Color, race, all this stuff. But all of a sudden, they're being a little more careful about this. I don't believe in coincidences, and I do not believe that there's not an agenda or that I already know. I mean, it's not even about believing. This is not even a discussion on what's the truth, what's right, what's wrong. Can you imagine you wake up every day and you can't trust anything? You can't believe in anything. Now, that's fine. Because you know what? If we don't listen to the news, so-called news, what do? you get up to work, or you feed your children, or, you take your dog for a walk, or whatever it is. But how does the politics, the culture affect us? Well, for me personally, I'm in my own little bubble as far as I pray, I meditate, and I won't let anybody take my sunshine away. Period. End of story. But when I go to the supermarket, or when my electric bill comes in and all these things come in, it's like, wait, if I was paying 100, why am I paying 200 now? Or like, I love that going to the supermarket and like, oh, beef on sale, whatever, soy on sale, whatever you do, whether you're vegan, straight, gay, carnivore, vegetarian, it doesn't matter. It's, wait a minute. And that's just on the superficial level, not to mention what our so-called leaders are doing and how it's going to affect us. We're just going to wake up one day going, oh, what just happened? Well, we just pay. We just keep giving. We just keep doing. When's that going to stop? It's like, they're just doing it. They're like, who cares? They don't care. We're just going to do what we do. Hello, I actually had pulled up. I'm sure you guys have seen the FTX guy? I don't know. I guess when I was switching channels and making sure you guys heard the stuff. How about the FTX? I'm sorry. Are we now going to be so surprised? I'm just going to share just to make sure you guys get a visual of this shit. How about this? Matter of fact, who was it? Obviously, everyone's talking about it. All the media, the outlets, the Insider, New York Times. Again, all of them. I'm like, watch this. Give me a second. So FTX. Yeah, I just accidentally closed it out. Check this out. So FTX, 1 hour ago, BuzzFeed. Right? Again, so I had something ready, but okay. Doesn't matter. We get it. Look at this. So guys, has anyone else thought about this? That, the crypto ignorant person's guide to what's going on with FTX and founder Sam Bankman-Fried. Last week, investors rushed to withdraw their funds from FTX, one of the world's largest cryptocurrencies exchanges, fearing that it was about to collapse. You guys look it up. Look up the articles. So they spent investors' money. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, why are we looking at it like it's a crypto thing? I mean, that's what bankers have done since forever. And now, not just now. Hello, AIG. Hello, 2008, right? Bailing him out. The Federal Reserve, that's supposed to be this American bank, which is really not. It's a private bank. And, what's the difference? And have you looked at the girl that's working for this company who is daughter of who? Like, come on. It's the same shit every day. Yeah, give us our money. We're going to take it. Yeah, we're going to bail everybody out, but not you. And then we're going to make you pay for it. This girl. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? Oh, so we just read this in the news. That's it. We just read it. Oh, yeah, fraud. How does it change our lives? How does it make our lives better? Nope. I don't blame the thieves that are out there going, hey, if they did it, if the government's done it, if the government supports people to do it, why not us? And then all of a sudden us trusting a currency, which I totally agree with, which I am an investor in, not FTX specifically, but of course I don't want government. That's my whole thing. I don't want government. I didn't want my mother and father to tell me what to do. You think I want a government who's not even my blood to tell me what the fuck to do? Like, let's be honest here. And all of a sudden you're a terrorist because you question? Oh, fuck off. As a life coach, as a life strategist, I teach people, I coach them, I prepare them, I set them up to never rely on anyone. And you know what? If you want to go back to buy me a coffee, don't even get me started with that. But that's you guys telling me, hey, we want a voice, because YouTube is not giving me the voice. It's not. It's doing everything possible not to give it to me. And it's going, wait, but if they would contract me behind closed curtains, which is exactly what happens. Everything through closed curtains. Like Kanye. Oh, he's bad. Oh, con def, whatever, def con, whatever. Do you see, like, who cares of the title? It's the fact that, what if there's some truth behind that? Don't you think? Don't you think? If I wanted you out of my hair, if you're messing up my business or my relationship, my lovers, my kids, whatever it is, you don't think I'll pay? And yeah, how much do we talk about George Soros, for those who know George Soros? And then guess what happens? Is really George Soros, who's on his deathbed, really in control of everything? Come on, man. We know. So now what? So what do? We just get up and watch the news? While I'm going to the supermarket paying double? And God bless you all out there that are listening. And if you haven't listened and you hear this now, bless you for saying things like, I have 7 kids and we have to decide how to feed them. Now, not your fault, and I'm not blaming you or criticizing you or judging you at all. It's the fact that, think about it. If you didn't have government and you were in control, what would things look like? Just ponder that for a second. Ponder that. Because if I relied on my neighbors to water my garden, to prune it, cut out the weeds, you name it, to give them the love that I give my garden, would I eat? And years ago, I said to my friends who laughed at me in my face, I'm like, guys, get a gun. Thank God you got, 5 acres land or whatever, and you can live. But guess what? Those who are not doing that are going to jump the fence and try to take your food. What are you going to do then? And I'm not saying we shouldn't share, but you get me. I'm going way deep, guys. Way deep. So before you go off, I'm going way deep. Can you survive on your own? Because any other animal survives on its own. And those who can't, animals, that is, what happens? Just saying. Perspective here. Now, I'm going to change the energy to Samson. And by the way, I didn't have time yet. If you guys haven't already seen, I posted on the community post on voting on, like, should I continue with the Chris Webby Raw Thoughts 1 through 5 because I messed up. And it's weird because I had literally queued Raw Thoughts 5, Roman letter 5, and then I still clicked on the other one. It was meant to be, guys. If it happened that way, it was meant to be. Nothing against you, whoever of you who requested it or who are looking forward to seeing that. I'm going to come to it. But I did put a post in a poll. I need your help. Should I just continue now that I already did the first one and do second, third, fourth? And I'm going to do it like for the next 4 or 5 lives. Okay? But I also said, and I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, that I'm doing reactions definitely every Wednesday, no matter what. And I literally have planned to do the 18 minutes of Tom McDonald, My Fans, on Wednesday. I'm sticking to that. But what do I do with the whole Chris Webby thing that I messed up? You guys let me know in the vote. I can jump it. I can watch it on my own. The other 2, 3, 4, right? But let me know. Because it's all about you. And especially, again, shout out to Linas Blinas, who literally bought me a coffee and asked for a birthday bash. And so, and I already love Samson. Thanks to you guys. Thank you for introducing me. So wait, you think it's time? Because, I'm not going to look at the live chat because guess what? If I look at your live chat, then it's going to take me even longer. I think it's best because, I talk too much. That I just go straight into the birthday bash. Because, it's Monday. Isn't it a great day to do a birthday bash? And again, if you know me, you know it's raw, real, have not seen it. I've queued it. I'm going to show you right now. And this time I know it's the tab, so the audio should be good. Ooh. Get ready. Get your popcorn out. Get your coffee. Whatever it is that you need. I queued it up. Look at this. I see this face. I'm like, oh, here we go. Because I know with his other videos, he'll like give a tidbit of something. And then I'm like, I don't even know what I'm expecting. Look, of course, as soon as I'm going to do a live reaction. Look, I always get verklempt. Ooh. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I want to get out of this scene, but at the same time, oh. All right, so far that's what it's showing me, but I did pull the full screen up. Here we go. For you, for me, for the entire planet. Live reaction to Samson birthday bash. Did Obama scale back massive 60th birthday party due to COVID-19 concerns? ? We know the answer. I'm loving it already. Okay, so for those podcasters listening, it's showing me a home video, somebody's cell phone video of some kind of birthday bash. People smiling, dressed up, looking nice, looking happy.
They're following all the safety precautions.
And then a shot of coronavirus pandemic. Obama scales back 60th birthday amid COVID concerns. Yeah, you didn't. He didn't. We know that, right? How many left there? COVID infected? 35 or some shit like that, right? Right. It's his birthday, because you're God. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. It's that simple. Fuck the left and right. What's right is right.
People are going to sporting events that are bigger than this. This is going to be safe. This is a sophisticated, vaccinated crowd.
Oh, because you say so.
And this is just about optics. It's not about safety.
One hell of a party. I wish I was there.
Me too.
But with all this COVID, I bet you guys were scared.
I love this guy. Oh.
Well, you probably followed every rule with all the activities you did that night. I mean, you probably kept 6 feet apart the whole time, and you only took your mask off for pictures, right? I bet you did.
I know. I can't get enough of this guy. Like, look at him. Wait, one more time with a little wink. Oh.
You probably kept 6 feet apart the whole time, and you only took your mask off for pictures, right?
I'm telling you, how did this guy become? He gives me hope for the future, guys. This generation, when I see people like him, I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank the Lord. Thank universe. I don't care whether you believe in God or not. It's like, there's hope. Oh.
Bet you did. I bet you took every precaution. I bet you stopped the party every 20 minutes just to check everybody's temperature often. I bet you did. I bet everybody had to show the proof.
Again, it's not just what he says, right? It's like, look at his face, right? And he's like, I bet you did. Like, he's like literally talking. He's got nothing stopping him. He's like, I'm going to really be how I would talk to like my own brother. Love it.
Minutes just to check everybody's temperature often. I bet you did. I bet everybody had to show the proof of their vax, and if they didn't, then they had to go home because Obama would never approve of this crap. I bet all the servers and caterers had to wear gloves when they served you your fave dessert. I really hope that you paid them first because they were risking their lives celebrating your date of birth. You said that you scaled it back because there's too much at stake. Yeah, I bet you scaled it back because y'all motherfuckers are a bunch of snakes. If I were to get a big group...
You know, I don't laugh because it's funny. I'm laughing because that's what I love about Samson. That's what I love about his style. He literally is being funny. You know he is. Like, I guess sarcastic, maybe? Is that the right word?
Yeah, I bet you scaled it back because y'all motherfuckers are a bunch of snakes. If I were to get a big group together...
But I love his badass little shit.
Together, the media would put me through the shredder. I'd be responsible for everybody's death for the next 6 months, a super spreader. But Obama, don't be stupid, never. This event was sophisticated. This ain't no bean toss, beer chugging bullshit in the backyard listening to a playlist of country music. You dumb, useless, stupid, small little measly runts. We can party if we damn well please, but you? Not even once, don't think about it. Matter of fact, it'd be better if you just didn't think at all. Now shut the f*** up and put your mask on before we have to get more deeply involved.
Oh! Don't even get me started with this shit. I was just in a store the other day. A friend of mine was like, hey, do you mind? I need a pair of glasses, whatever. I walk in the store. Everyone's all masked up. Nowhere else in Philadelphia, but just this one store. Okay. Whatever. It's your shit, right? It's your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like religion. You do you, I do me. And the next thing you know, manager comes out.
Excuse me. We'll be glad to help you if you put a mask on.
And all of a sudden, I look like a Karen or sound like a Karen because I'm like, what? I'm like, no one else, nowhere else. What do you think you're doing? You're literally, so it's not even like a question of you're an idiot and you don't know shit and I know everything. No. It's the feeling that I got of like Nazi Germany, man. Like 100%. I was like, excuse me? I'm like, no. I was hoping my friend would leave too. Like, who wants to give you business? Because you do. It's your private business. You have a right to serve whoever you want. And then as I'm exiting, I couldn't exit. The door was locked. And I look back and I go, excuse me? They're like, push the button. I'm like, oh, I can push the button with my dirty hands. But I got to have a mask to give you money. What the
Didn't think it all. Now shut the up and put your mask on before we have to get more deeply involved.
That was my thing. It's not that I'm being a Karen. It's what you're doing. Not just your ignorance and although it's your private business, you're literally trying to make people feel like shit, you fucking moron.
We were outside, but under a tent. So technically that makes it inside, but it was still outside. You know what I meant.
Exactly. You know what I meant. Hello. Isn't that funny that I just went off on this story of,
You could touch that button. Oh, because you're going to die if you get near me.
I'd rather die standing than die laying down. And when people ask me, why are you so chirpy all the time? You know why? Because of that. There's no happiness in laying down. There's no happiness in saying,
Okay, whatever you want.
there isn't. And don't even get me started with compromise. Always somebody loses. Not that I'm not willing to compromise, but I know the facts. Hope you enjoy.
Shut up. Whatever, you're never gonna hear this story from us. We'll just have Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo talk about Trump and how horrible he was. The media would take a dump in their britches if they caught wind the new Republican did this. And that just goes to show the double standards and the hypocrisies when it comes to this instance. Doesn't it just piss
Oh, let me guess. He's got the 60 balloons because of Obama's 60th birthday. Oh, God on earth.
you off? What? They come and they cut your small business off. They grip their claws around and constrict till you ain't making shit. Then they tell you to suck it up and limp it off. Yes. Then they skip and hop into their private jets and fly to Barack's island to thrive and rest, burning all that fuel into the sky while our fragile climate is in such a dire stretch. With all these
Yeah, we're all gonna die. 2030, we're all gonna die.
to thrive and rest, burning all that fuel into the sky while our fragile climate is in such a dire stretch. With all these dying people packed in the hospitals, I think you should feel a tad bit responsible. You could have probably killed so many friends of yours, you just added to the top of the toll. That's what you say to me when I walk into Kroger maskless. Why would I follow these rules that you yourself don't even practice? Perhaps if you stuck to your story, we wouldn't be so fucking disorderly. You say that it's dangerous and then you do shit like this, and that's just what floors me. Well, you're my role model. You're the one I'm supposed to follow,
What do we
so
say
I'm
to
gonna
kids,
call
right? Don't do what I say, or do what I say, not what I do, right? But we all know it's what we do, not what we say. Come on. Why are we going backwards?
That's what floors me. Well, you're my role model. You're the one I'm supposed to follow, so I'm gonna call everybody I know and throw a big-ass party like there's no tomorrow. The Newsom way, the Obama way, like a Nancy Pelosi spa day. We're gonna rip the mask off and hug each other till we can't hold on any longer. Yeah! It may not be sophisticated as yours, but I gotta work with what my pay can afford. I'm just taking orders from the people that matter, the powerful ones. This is straight from the source. Thanks, Obama, I get the message. Your actions spoke loud and clear. The World Health Organization, the CDC, and Fauci. Here's the bottom line. All right. How long are we gonna do this? It's all up to us and it always has been. There really ain't nothing new to it. Our rights are being stripped. All you gotta do is take a look around, and it's only gonna get worse from here unless we as a whole put our foot down.
It's a big club, and you
And
ain't
you
in
ain't
it.
in it. Oh my God. I love that he did that. Oh my God. Do I love George Carlin? Oh my God. Years ago, my BFF and me, we played that like on replay like for so long. Like we burned it out. Like Samson. Oh my God. I don't know if you did this all by yourself and at your age.
Down. Take a look around, and it's only gonna get worse from here unless we as a whole put our foot down.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
It's not supposed to be funny. I get it. I get it. If you stand with me, I'll stand for you. Ooh. Ooh. Happy Monday. And you know, to me, every day is a Friday. I don't give a shit. Because when you're here, it's Friday. It's like, it's a great day. But, yo, it must have been meant to be with the Samson birthday bash today. Because, of course, I also got many requests for the 6th Sense one. But wrapping this one, again, I love the simplicities of this guy's video. No doubt. I've said it before. I cannot say it enough. It's amazing. Hands down. Such simplicity and so good. But yeah, what's the best part about that video? Birthday bash. You know, I did not see the whole Obama thing coming. I thought it was just about in general, like even like the gender reveal parties that everybody does and whatnot these days. So I had no clue, honestly. I was like, birthday bash. I just thought that, I mean, I had a lot of thoughts, but it was more like, all right, so what's he going to pinpoint, right? Never did I think Obama. I was just like, sounds like fun. Birthday bash. And I'm like, who you bashing? Also, I guess I got that answer. Who you bashing? Obama. or just the entire system of bullshit. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you. Thank you. If you've already liked this video, thank you. If you haven't, smash that like button. I'm being censored. I need your help. I'm almost at the threshold. You guys are definitely giving me the views, the engagement. I love you so much. And I can't say it enough. Keep commenting. You know, go full tard on the comments. Whatever it takes. Because I'm talking to YouTube and they're like, me. It's like, dude, you're holding me back. They're afraid. Afraid of real people. Since when? When aren't they all groups involved saying, be yourself? Everybody's going to like you more if you be yourself. Is exactly why I started this YouTube channel. Like, okay, I'm going to be myself. Outside of work, outside of my other things, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to talk to people like I talk to my friends, my family, all the time, anytime, anywhere. Because that's the way I am everywhere. But, yeah, I've lost some friends. I've lost some connections. Definitely. But at what stake? At saying what they want to hear? How could I sleep at night? I've already learned that trajectory. That's why I've been able to help so many people. Because I already realized. Yeah, you might lose friends. You might lose lovers. You might lose family members, the whole nine. I'm not saying you should cut out your family. I'm all about family. I'm all about love. But first and foremost is honesty, truth. We all need to have a more open mind. Instead of, maybe you should say it this way. Well, maybe you should freaking back off. Again. This is not, look at me. I'm like, what the? I don't even know what to do with the hair. You know what? Here we go. How about that? Does anybody give a shit? Nah, right? Because what matters is us. How we feel, how we think, being heard, having a connection, right? Okay. Now I'm thinking more like pilot mode on an airplane. Military. Hair out the face. Thank you guys for liking, for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing. If you're watching this replay, make sure to comment. Your comments are my fuel. I do read them. I will respond. It's everything. We are everything. Not me, we. I've been looking forward to looking at the live chat. How you doing? How you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Pam Sheldon. I don't know if it's because of what I said earlier. I agree. Let's go, Brandon. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. I mean, what does that mean, right? Does that mean honesty? What do you think? Or does that mean freedom? Because again, for those on any other side, whoever side you think you're on, when you say be yourself, that is freedom. Not,
Oh, my feelings.
I got feelings too. I just had a guy, again, or somebody commented saying, you know, sorry, I got to unsubscribe because you interrupt the videos too much. I get it, but that's my style. But I appreciated it. And I responded, hey, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. You know what I mean? No hate, nothing. I love all these emojis. Drew that Underground Gaming. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 emojis with the hearts in the eyes. Bye-bye. One of my favorite emojis. Hey, Claro. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I stand corrected. Clara Nielsen. Love it. Love you. What's up, Serrated Shemaya? Wait. Now I'm saying Shemaya. You know I'm dyslexic. I know. I'm not trying to keep saying it, but come on now. Sharita Shemara. Ooh, I believe you changed your avicon or avatar of your YouTube. Love it. And your emoji again. Oh my God, you're so cool. You're always consistent with the emoji with no mouth. And the bubbles. Like fogged up. Welcome. Who else has been here with me? I had a bunch of viewers there for a minute. Some people left. Hey, Samahamam. Money laundering. Oh, yes, the FTX. Yes. Do you see what I mean? Like, do we really need to go down that? Like, do we really? The guy's supposedly or was supposedly hiding the Bahamas, and now he's been arrested since the late, like, 2-3 hours. It's like, oh, what a surprise. He was using donors' money. But again, it's not that I thought crypto was the answer, but I definitely was like, well, how do we have autonomy? We can't just keep complaining about a system and then keep giving to the system and relying on that system. I mean, these are facts. This is like basic stuff, but I get it. I had people in my sphere saying, yo, but it's not regulated, this and that, this and that, and that, and that, right? So lo and behold, here's another proof. Oh, where'd you go? People that want to believe, that want autonomy, sovereignty, independence. I get it. But do we really think, again, Trump or a god or this one person? I mean, sorry, let me take that back. When I say a god, it's that people make politicians seem like godlike people. And it's just not true. Hey, Bill Padlier. Welcome. Look over here. Exclamation. Not over there. Period. Focus on what we're saying and showing you, not what's really going on. Love it. Hope I got that right. Like your point. Jeff Prater, welcome. Yeah, I'm all about country. Jeff Prater says country folks can survive. Absolutely, and you're absolutely right. Absolutely. Yes. Mark Atkinson, Obama's. Did I miss something? Again, there's always all these chats that you guys give with each other, which I freaking love, because that's what it's all about. All of us talking to each other. Chad Edwards, welcome. Love the emoji, bomb, and then the bomb exploding, and then mouth speaking, talking twice. Love it. Yo, George Carlin was definitely ahead of his time. We were just all asleep. And he was trying to wake us up. Yeah. My dad's favorite comedian, besides Richard Pryor, was George Carlin. And I remember right before he passed a couple years ago. Not before he passed. Actually, I think I brought him the book. 2010? It was a while ago. Something about pork chops or chops or something. George Carlin. I have to look it up. But, yeah. And then I introduced all his videos to my friends. I'm like, listen to this guy. He's like, and there's a club, and you're not in it. My dad and I would laugh about that all the time. But not laugh like that we're laughing our ass off, like just like an irony. Yeah. No, I'm glad people are waking up now. It's funny, right? Because they use the media and the internet, social media, like modern technology, to get everybody to be more brainwashed. And yet, hey, guess what? You couldn't control everything. See? So you wanted to use that platform to control people, but yet, because people can think for themselves, all of a sudden we're like, yeah, goodbye. Now, yeah, I mean, it's obvious. All these farmers being sold out, marginalized. Hey, Clara Nelson, thank you so much. Great show, Olga. Heart, heart, heart. 4 hearts. Wait, I don't know why. I have no idea, Clara, but I got this song, old school song. 2 hearts. Was it 2 hearts? Can make, wait. Make you sing. Oh my God. I know I'm totally embarrassing myself right now. Wait, 2 hearts can do na. I just can remember the music. Wait, was it? I should stop, right? Wait, 2 hearts that beat as one. Right? Is that the one? Something like that. That's coming from like a 15-year-old memory. Anyway, you guys are the best. Sean Henry, welcome. Welcome. Oh. Sama Hamam. My internet can't keep a connection today. Don't get me started. That was a great song. Great recommendation. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If I've disappointed you, that's what real is about, okay? You can't be great all the time. You can't make everybody happy all the time, but at least I was honest and real in real time, live with you guys. And I'm not kidding. Your support is everything. If you want me to make more videos, to come more on time, to do better just in general, I need your help. I need your support. And buying me a coffee is definitely, I think, one of the best ways to do it. And whatever message you leave me, I will share in the live unless you tell me not to. And again, you can go anonymously and be like, Olga, I don't need a shout out. Here's a coffee. Here's 2. Whatever. I'm still going to give you a shout out. I'm still going to be like, I just got a coffee. Oh God, I hope you feel me. I hope you feel me. If I made you smile, if I gave you any insight that empowered you in any way, that's what matters. That's what matters. Until next time, which will be Wednesday. And I'm doing the Tom McDonald 18-minute, my fans. And don't get me wrong, I got Up Church coming. I got more Sansom. I got Chris Webby. I'm going to be looking at your votes. Make sure to the community link. Make your vote so that I know, should I just continue since I already messed up and started with the first and just go second, third, and fourth? And then maybe I should do another poll that, should I do like all 4 in like one day just to catch up to 5th? You guys tell me. I'm here for you. You're here for me. And until next time, much love, many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, no, I just lied. Look at that. This is the second time I do this. I'm ready. I gotta go. And I'm going, okay, I'm gonna go. And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm not ready. Oh, because I never want to leave. I'll talk to you soon.